Pet Addendum/Agreement. This Pet Addendum/Agreement is attached to and made part of the lease agreement dated between landlord and tenants for the property located at. This Pet Addendum becomes effective on date. Proposed pet type, breed, name, weight, color. Tenants desire to keep the above described pet on the property, and the above referenced lease agreement specifically prohibits allowing animals on the property. The lease agreement is hereby amended by this Pet Addendum to grant such authorization to the tenants. In exchange for authorization to keep the pet on the premises, the tenants agree to following terms and conditions. 1. Upon execution of this Pet Addendum, tenants will pay the landlord an additional pet security deposit of $. The pet deposit is an increase in the security deposit in the lease agreement and is made part of the security deposit for all purposes. Any refund of the security deposit, including this increase, is governed by the terms and conditions set forth in the lease agreement. 2. Tenants agree to prevent the pet from damaging any part of the property. This authorization to keep the pet on premises is conditional in that the pet is understood to be housebroken. 3. Tenants is responsible and liable for a. Any damage to the property or any item in the property caused by any pet. b. Any personal injuries to any person caused by any pet, and c. Any damage to any person's property caused by any pet. 4. Tenants will pay all reasonable costs that are necessary to clean, deodorize, deflea, or repair any part of the property, including but not limited to the carpets, doors, walls, windows, screens, appliances, yard, fences, or landscaping. A. Tenants agree to immediately pay for any injury, damage, loss, or expense caused by the pet. In this regard, it is expressly understood that at no time shall the tenants apply any part of the pet deposit towards such amounts due, but rather, the tenants shall make restitution immediately and separately from the pet deposit. B. Tenant agrees to control flea infestation and will exterminate if necessary, and upon demand, in any and all areas affected with full cost to be paid by tenants. 5. Tenants agree to keep the pet from causing any annoyance or discomfort to others and to immediately remedy any complaints concerning the pet. A. Tenants agree to prevent the pet from barking, yipping, or making any other noise disturbance. B. Tenants agree to keep the pet under control at all times. 6. Tenants agree not to leave the pet unattended for any unreasonable periods of time. In addition to, tenants agree to take pet to work with them each day. 7. Tenants agree to hold the owner/landlord harmless from all liability arising from the tenant's ownership or keeping of the pet, including but not limited to any liability resulting from the owner/landlord turning said pet over to local pet policing authorities should the pet be found neglected or unsupervised for extended periods. 8. Tenants agree to promptly and thoroughly remove any pet waste, urine, feces, or other from the property, including all living areas, garages, yards, porches, patios, and decks. Free preview and purchase required to gain total access. Visit www.propmanagementforms.com to purchase Property Management Forms package.